Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cheryl Waz. Hey, Kiki, Erica, Rose of Sharon, and Treese Purdue. Gang stars up in here. I didn't even run the intro yet. I said, let's try something new. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, pineapples. How are you, dear? Guys, you are not mistaken. It's members and mods. It's Monday, okay? If you are a member, you may have already seen that there was an announcement that there was a video that dropped, and I dropped it early just for you. It's a member perk. It's members and mods. Guys, I'm getting on my shit. Don't play with me. Buttons all day. Good morning. Good morning, Rose of Sharon. You would have seen a member post, and if you're in the Discord, you would have gotten an update with the links. You could go straight to the video. I'm getting ready to put it on premiere now. It will premiere approximately at 10 a.m. Good morning, Life of Destiny, Virgo gang gang up in this thing. Good morning, good morning. Guys, let's go with this intro. You are not mistaken. Did you miss the intro? No, you did not. I just said, you know what? Let me just come early, okay? And just say a few words so we can get down to our business and get into this pleasure. Okay. Hey Cheryl, how are you doing? Cheryl, um, God's full hand of healing, grace, and mercy be upon you, Bougie Gang, and everyone in this thing this morning, in the bushes, everywhere. Okay. But especially to Cheryl, who has been going through a hard time, who is back on her grizzy up here for a early morning shit show. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I had to go get my Premier Protein, guys. Good morning. Give me just a minute. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope that you are manifesting. Chrissy put up a little video this morning. Maybe it was this morning, I don't know. Whatever it was, she was talking about washing your hands with sea salt on the first Sunday of the month. So I don't know if you are cleansing and purifying, making your receiving hands cleansed and able, fortified and nourished with what it takes to receive that dough. One thing I want to see from Chrissy, no tea, no shade. Girl, can you go back to the envelope stuffing assignment? You did that assignment and we haven't seen that since. You stuffed that damn envelope with all your tax money. And I'm just, can you give us an update on that? That's what I want to see. I want to see your Louis Vuitton planner with the envelope stuffers and all that cash you put in there. And can you give us an update on that, ma'am? That's what I want to know. Is anybody interested in an update on that? I'm asking Strong Mommy Chrissy on our behalf, all of us mommies out here, those of us who are looking for different ways to save, those of us who are looking to save, and those of us who just want to be nosy. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. All the gang stars are present and accounted for. Your eyes are not deceiving you. It is Members and Mods Monday, where our members and the mods are front and center, and you can be a member too. If someone would be so kind, if you have the member link, can you drop it because it's hot? In the chat so that if somebody wants to click on it, they can. If you don't see it or you can't click into it for some reason, go ahead and go to my community wall and it should be posted over there. Let me see. Let me go ahead and grab it real quick. Guys, this morning I dropped a video early release for members because it's Members and Mods Monday, and I want to do. So I'm doing it, and it is there was an announcement probably about 45 minutes ago. So about 20 or so of you took advantage of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me grab this link. I'm gonna drop it, and let me go back to the video really quick. I'm gonna put that on Premiere. There will be a video that will be dropping somewhere in the 10 o'clock hour. Not as an instant premiere. Let me fix that. Today is the 11th. Let's just go ahead and do it at lunchtime so you guys have something fun to watch at lunch and we can all eat our salads together. All right. And so 11:45, I think that's good. And okay, here we go. All right, if you are a member and you see the post and you were not unable to see it, you'll see it at 11:45 with everybody else. It was up for almost an hour, exclusive just for you guys. But thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone who went and watched that. It is called Entanglement to Engagement. Okay, I'll give you half a guess of what that's about. Okay. Entanglement to engagement. Guys, I'm getting myself a little bit together. I just got off the mom pickup line because I'm a mommy out here on these streets, just like you. Okay. So, but because I said October is the Turn Your Camera Challenge on, and it's more of a challenge for me because I can get real lazy here and I can just say, you know what? I don't have to turn my camera. You guys know what I look like. I'll be on later. Sometimes it's just good though to just, because I do get up so early, get myself a little bit more together because sometimes I have early morning Zooms and that way when I finish with you guys, I'm already ready to turn my camera on for my other job. What glasses? Okay. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to turn this on. I just needed to get my glasses straight. Let's see. Where is my monitor? Let's see what screen I got on for my monitor. Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's see. She's officially divorced though. Oh, you guys are talking about Chrissy. Okay, let's go back. There were some fun comments that we're gonna go through it a little bit. But I want to talk a little bit more in depth about what the hell just happened. Let's see. D Harold, good morning, hon. Lady B Ashley, Treese Perzu, good morning. Life of Destiny. How's those babies going? How are the babies doing? Hey, Kiki, buttons all day. Two times. Erica, good morning, my love. Rose of Sharon, good morning. Where am I? D Harold, the Bushes, good morning. Good morning, lawn chairs. Good morning, all of us at work right now. Anisha, good morning. Good morning, Miss SWV. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Courtney. It's so hard for me not to say Courtney Fixing Mommy Project. Can I get that straight? Can I get that straight? Hold on. All right. Let me turn off my chandelier. Okay. All right. Quiet on the set. Let's see what it looks like this morning up in here. Boom, turn your camera on challenge. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hey guys. Oh, wife. Yes. Wife, mom. This one says boss. On my merch, it's gonna say wife, mom, bougie. You guys know what the deal is. Where's my straw? I know I bought a straw in here. Okay, I did. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Happy happy fall. Happy Halloween-ish. And let's get this going. Good morning. 123 of you in the chat. All of this lollygagging I've done for the past 13 minutes, and you guys are still playing with me.
Get out of my Caucasian house. 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 Get out. Get out of my house. Get out of my Caucasian home. Yeah. Get out of my Caucasian home. Get out of my Caucasian house. 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 Get out. Get out of my house. Get out of my Caucasian home. Get out of my Caucasian house. 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 Get out. Get out of my house. Get out of my Caucasian home. Yeah. Get out of my Caucasian home. Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out of my Caucasian house.
Just remember, y'all heard it from me first. No pot to piss in. Just to clear that up right now. You feel me? No pot to piss in. Stay tuned within. Inbox me. I'ma fuck with y'all.
Megan on Instagram or Tracy on YouTube says about me. What the fuck that got to do with me? What does your... And do you feel better about your reality? Like, does that make you feel better? I'm just wondering. I have so many questions.
I'm just wondering. I have so many questions. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just wondering. I have so many questions. Do you feel better about your reality? I don't know if you guys even heard me or not before. Hold on. Strong Mommy Chrissy, what's most important? She's gonna be like, bitch, what's most important? I swear to God, these polls, they need to fix this. What's most important? I'm just trying to be cute on this one. Hold on. Well, I'm serious, but one of these answers you're gonna be like, Fran, stop. Who's Fran? I wish I could talk about 2, 3 different things simultaneously. Sometimes I can, but this morning I'm like, girl, stop. And you know, this is anonymous, guys. So be honest. Don't just be cute because y'all are afraid Strong Mommy Chrissy is in the bushes or Ming's gonna drop down with her parachute and be like, what the fuck y'all talking about in here? Don't talk about my friend. Let's go. Let's vote. Let's vote. This is what I want to know. I think everybody can vote. It's gonna come up. Strong Mommy Chrissy, what's most important? The rock, the rock? Is it the rod? Yeah, that's sausage. Is it Rod? Is it Rock and Rod? Is it Mr. Rod? Is it Mr. Rodriguez, Roderick, whatever his name is? Is it actually marriage? What's most important, guys? Is it the rock? Is it the rod? Is it Roderick? Is it marriage? When I watched that video yesterday, I heard nothing about marriage. I heard we're engaged. I didn't see Rod and Chrissy are getting married. That's why you are engaged to be married. You are not engaged to be engaged. Do you guys get a tee over an entanglement that has turned into engagement? Will it turn to marriage? Will this entanglement go now engagement to marriage? Is she still entangled? Bitch, you still are you divorced yet? Are you still married to Zamarcus DeLorean Gordon? I don't even know if that's his middle name, but it sounds cute. Sunshine. I can't go a day without my sunshine. What's going on, honey? D Harold for the 2 times Mary B. Girl was good. So true, Fran. Do you think we will get a wedding planning style blog? If Chrissy wants to get to 200K, girl, you better call. What's his name? Who's the guy from Atlanta? Phaedra's event planner, Mr. Whatever his name is with the hats. Can you please call Phaedra and get you that man over there? I forget his name. Let's look. Someone's gonna tell me before I can find it, but we're gonna find it. Phaedra's event planner, the man with the pointy nose. The one who says he was married. In Atlanta. Phaedra, who was that? Funky Daniva, if you're listening, who was Phaedra's event planner? Phaedra Parks White. Yes, Treese Purdue. Girl, what you gonna do? Elizabeth Moselle. Thank you. Thank you. Michelle D. Girl. Official. Can we get this? Come on, guys. Seriously. This is some baddie. This is a baddies room only. I need for y'all to make this official because it's damn $1.99, Queen A. Queen A, girl, what you gonna say? She told us for a long time she wouldn't find anyone with all those kids. She was told. I don't think she was told. I heard it said, look, okay, we're not gonna debate that. It's been said to me, there is someone out here for everyone. Okay. This is a woman who is not 21 anymore. She's 30 years old. She's grown. There are men out here that fall in love with some puss. Okay. Let's be real. It's Monday. It's 8:36. Sometimes men will fall in love with your puss before they fall in love with you. Okay. Okay. If we get a man up in here, to be truthful, they sometimes fall in love with that puss first. Contrary to how good your chicken is, contrary to your mama's apple pie, contrary to how good you love to eat sausage, at the end of the day, they will just melt inside that thing, and they're like, boo boo, you get ready to have my baby, and I'm gonna give you a ring. Let me get over there to Zales or Reed's or wherever I gotta go, because boo boo about to have my baby, and boo boo getting ready to be Mrs. And we getting ready to do this damn thing. Okay, please, Danny Love. Okay, is that not the truth? Yes, absolutely. Boo boo about to have my baby. Mastermind. Good morning, Mr. Dwight. Yes. Okay. Rod, Rock and Rod. I thought of that this morning. I was like, yes, yes. And just so happened to have on my wife t-shirt. Get your life, be a wife, get a real dick. Okay. Is that some shade? It sure is. It sure is, because I got a real one. I don't have to plug mine in. I don't need batteries. I don't need to shake it. I don't need to bake it. It's real. Okay. It's real, boo boo, and it's mine. Let me tell you something. There is a trash box dumpster diving lunatic out here on these YouTube streets that thinks that they want to talk about me. I don't care if my hairline is receding, which it's not. But at the end of the day, when your life stops receding, go ahead and clock back in on these YouTube streets, okay? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on one second. Business. I'm sorry, guys. I had personal business calling. Okay, my bad, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know where I left off, but we got 2 new members today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. You guys are real ones. You guys have made it official. Thank you so much to my mods who show up stunning every single time. But yes, there is a trash box dumpster whore. I think that's where I left off. Who is talking about my hairline receding? And I'm like, bitch, your life is receding, period. And when that stops receding, clock back in on these YouTube streets. At the end of the day, when you become a wife for life, okay, because we're all mommies out here, but at the end of the day, bitch, let me tell you something. I'm not worth your time. I will never be your content. I'll never allow it. You can't touch me, okay? At the end of the day, you can dig up ex-girlfriends from 10, 20, 50 years ago. You can even see if you can find a dusty ass whore to come and tell some more lies and make some more fake tea. Right, because I'm 100%. Look, bitch, do you see how much hair I got going on here? Girl, bye. Look, at the end of the day, you can dig up whatever you want. You can say, it doesn't matter to me. I don't work for you. I don't know you. I will never be in your nasty ass, grotesque part of Indiana that you live in, specifically that dumpster, your house, and shit in your presence. And I told you this the other day, there will be slow singing and flower bringing if my burglar alarm starts ringing. Okay, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And that's what I'm going to say on that. Also, a friend to the show who made his intentions clear on Saturday night has a follow-up and an update who wants to come through and give us a little bit of time at lunchtime. So on our lunch breaks today, we may be getting well, not lunch break, let's say before dinner, while you're getting out your meats to get your meats out, get your dinner prepared, and while you are getting ready to put stuff in the crock pot this evening, we are going to be having a little chat with someone who wants to clear some air and wants to set some records straight. Okay. Also, when you don't have to call the moon, when you don't have to rig a conversation, when you all of a sudden don't know how to use StreamYard, you can dig up every delusional fool on the YouTube streets to come through and talk trash on everybody. But the day the boo-boo shows up, that you need to prove that you still got somebody in the house, which we don't care. When ugly people mate, nobody's interested in it. Okay. So we don't care if you got 10 bitches, Negroes, hoes, captives, concubines, damn paid assistants. We don't care what you got up in that piece. Okay. They can call from damn Alaska, Atlanta, the moon, from a grave. We don't care. We don't care. Okay. Stop scaring people out here on the YouTube streets. Invest in a good comb, some grease, some edge control, a spray bottle of water, and leave the real bitches and real reactors alone. Okay. And when people stop calling you cheeseburger, you're not a heart attack on a plate. You are not misery loving, miserable company, and you can go back to school and learn how to read. Bitch, call me for an appointment. Okay. I don't take walk-ins and I don't deal with bitches who are not in my stratosphere. Okay. That's enough on that. I'm not giving any more low budget hoes my time because this is bougie gang gang up in this thing. And bitch, we don't like you. Okay. 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 Okay, Chrissy, back to you, boo. Rock and Rod. Rock and Rod is the name of Rod's TV show on the YouTube, okay? And Rock and Rod gave a rock to his boo thing, his big booty boo thing, strong mommy Chrissy. He wants to make it official. We know that they say Rod has a thing for married women, so why not just stop dating married women and get you one, make you one, wife one up. Let's see what the poll is saying right now. Marriage, you think marriage is the most important thing to strong mommy Chrissy? Is that why she cheated on her husband, Mr. Jamarcus? She admitted to that, guys. Okay. She said they have their problems. And she may not have handled things in the right way. You guys are saying that a self-admitted cheater, the most important thing to her is marriage. Okay. Okay. So number 1 is marriage to Strong Mommy Chrissy. That's good. You're over 30 now, boo-boo. Marriage should be the most important, especially if you're going to take someone's ring and you're going to have to go to the expenses of getting another divorce, if that's what you choose to do. Good morning, Seely. Good morning. Fifi, Boothang, good morning. Tell them they can't sit with us. No, you can't sit at the cool girls table. This is basically like the cool girls cafeteria. You know, they have the teacher's room, they got the bad bitch room, and that's what this is. Okay. So number 1, according to the self-admitted cheater, the woman who uses cheating and infidelities and just pass that puss around as a vehicle. Marriage is most important. What's most important? Strong Mommy Chrissy, what's most important? Okay. Is it that you guys are saying marriage, or are you guys saying what's important to her? That's my question. Strong Mommy Chrissy, what's most important? So you guys are saying, maybe it's you guys are saying marriage. You're not saying it's marriage to her. Am I right? You're also saying next important is the rock, the rock. Okay. Is it the rock? You're saying Rod is number 3. Number 3, you are saying, so are we saying it's to Chrissy or to us? Okay, it's 1 for Chrissy, 2 for us. Strong Mommy Chrissy, what's most important? I think all of you mommies this morning are saying it's marriage first, not Strong Mommy. Because if Strong Mommy Chrissy, if marriage was most important to her first, she would still be in her. She wouldn't have cheated. She wouldn't have degraded and emasculated her emasculated man specimen that she chose to be her husband and to have babies with and to claim Junebug and all of that. She would never have done that. Buttons all day. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. Yes. Using her comment. Yes. Buttons all day. Girl. Latoy, good morning. So that is to Chrissy. Okay. So 49% say marriage, 24% say the rock. Okay. Then Rod. And then it's the rod. Do we know what the rod is? The rod is that sausage, okay? Things don't work out sometimes. They don't. No one's perfect, okay? And sometimes you can pick a dud or you can pick a stud. And we don't know. We don't know if Rod is going to be a dud or a stud. That will be my next question. Guys, let's hit another question up. Is Rod a dud or a stud? Okay? Don't answer that now. We're going to answer that in the poll, in the poll. Okay. Oh, then the rod. That's what's most important. Yeah, the rod. The rod. The rod. That's sausage. Okay. Did we end the poll? Okay, let me get my screenshot of it. One day there's going to be a video and we're going to talk about these polls. Yes, there we go. Okay. Let's get the next poll popping. Is Rod a dud or a stud? And I mean stud as in a gentleman baddie out here on these streets. I don't mean a stud as in a stud lesbian. I mean a stud as in a rock star, okay? Is he that dude? Is he that ninja? Okay? Is he bringing the heat and the meat? Ooh. Is Rod a come on dud? Dud? Did you guys enjoy our conversation on Saturday? We got our friend to the show wants to come back just to clarify a few things. So we're going to have a fun little live a little later. Because he's got a couple of things to say. And then we're going to leave that alone. Everybody else has their let's see. Everybody look. I don't mind being the peacekeeper or the shit starter. That's okay. That's a role that, you know, when you realize that you have a mouth on you at a certain age, it just is what it is. And you sometimes you just have to accept what it's gonna be. And I'm just the girl that gets the party started. Um that's just been it, you know, is Rod a okay, here we go. This is kind of a yes or no answer. So, guys, I'm a dud, a stud, or I got a funny one. Let me just add one more. CB, I sure did enjoy the late show. Yes, thank you so much. It was fire. You know, I love a good rhyme. Shouts out to Brittany. Blah, blah. Okay, is Rod a dud, a stud, or is he still smoking too much bud? Can we talk about that? Rod was drinking his wine or his soda pop out of a little glass at the picnic. Okay. Della, good morning. Good morning, everyone up in here. Nisha, Nichelle, CB, everyone. Della, good morning. Dr. Amira, good morning. We're gonna have some special guests this week. Dr. Amira is gonna be coming through on Real Talk Bougie. We're gonna be talking a little bit of women's mental, physical, and spiritual health. We're gonna do that over there with Dr. Amira. I need to reach out to Tarot Card Bay, make sure we are on for our tip for our Let's Talk Libras out here. And let's also welcome to the chat Fifi. Fifi is here, and Fifi's going to talk to us about the real of being on the Maury show, which is like, girl, 1.8 million views and a bitch. Who's your baby daddy? Like, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Okay. Fifi will tell you on these panels, she will get downright ratchet with it. Don't come for me, okay? So we're going to talk to Fifi a little bit later this week also. So we've got a couple of guests coming through. I did take some notes. Rose of Sharon, I don't know if you're here, honey, but we will talk about this. I've been promising, and then I got COVID, and it is what it is. At the end of the day, let me see. I took a couple of notes, so don't copy. All of you copycatters out here, don't play with me. Someone asked me, Rose of Sharon, we were talking about vision boards really quick, and I wrote down some notes, and at the end of the day, number one thing that you got to do to be able to crush goals. This is for the low performing, dumpster diving, unsuccessful trash box tricks who are listening at the moment. Girl, you got to be a congratulator. You cannot be a hater out here. You have to be a celebrator, a congratulator. You cannot be a hater and expect to live well. Okay, you will only live trife life as a hater and a debunker and all of that. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Wendy Williams. Let's do some research on it and we'll talk about it this afternoon. Right now we are on the entanglement to engagement. But I will find out. I know Wendy's been on drugs. Wendy loves the cocaina. Wendy loves to party. Wendy is still miserable since her husband left, and probably also becoming a divorcee and a empty nester probably hit homegirl a little bit hard. Okay. And that's probably what's wrong. But a few nice little boyfriends and taking advantage of some of that money that you've got in that bank account. Girl, go to Fiji, go to Bora Bora, go run around naked somewhere, go buy you a new house, go to Chanel and buy out the store, go do some retail therapy, go have some damn fun, find a good girlfriend, jump on a private jet, go somewhere nobody knows you, and go have a ball. Take off from work. Wendy, we are giving you permission. You've been on here for about damn 30 years. You've been working since you probably could. And at the end of the day, bitch, you've made plenty of money. Go get you a break. Go call Oprah and ask her what you do when you're a bad bitch, overworked and single. Okay. Go ask somebody out here who's making guap and wasn't happy and now is. Okay. Go. We are okay. Like, we are okay. Yes. We are okay out here, Wendy. We are giving you permission. Don't kill yourself trying to make us laugh. Because at the end of the day, we'll still have what we have. And there's going to be some people out there trying to get their clutches in all that good damn jewelry you have and all that cash you got in the bank. And they're not going to give a fuck that you're gone because your brother don't speak to you. Mommy is gone. Daddy probably needs you to be with him somewhere on a beach and keep him company since he lost the love of his life. Girl, you've made plenty of money. Go. Okay. We're giving you permission. You're still the baddest bitch. Girl, go. You and Oprah. Go call Oprah and ask her what the fuck. Call Diana Ross even. Call Mariah Carey. Call somebody. Okay. Call J-Lo. J-Lo's not really taking a break, but J-Lo keeps a ninja in her face. Okay. And she always looks happy. And if you don't want to be the one, she gonna go back and find another one. Okay. And another one and another one. Okay. Who loves Bad Boy, Biggie Smalls, and all things 90s Diddy sprinkled entertainment out there? Call Zolo. Zolo is probably showing up this afternoon on these YouTube streets to give us a update on a couple of things. But yeah, I won't be calling Zolo right now. Did Zolo come into the chat or something and say something about that? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later. We talking about Strong Mommy Chrissy right now. Is Rod a dud, a stud, or smoking too much bud? So number one, you guys think that Rod, Mr. Hands, is a stud. Okay. Is he a stud just because you like the way he looks? You like man buns with guys with braids and dreadlocks? Or is it you just think he's an overall good guy? No, Wendy needs to call. Oh, okay. We'll tell Zolo. Maybe he can get her on Instagram. Instagram. There's someone I watch who says Instagram. Oh, it's Olivia. Excuse me. Instagram. Olivia, I don't know where you get these Fugazi accents from, but lose it, please. Okay. Is Rod a dud? 18% of you, probably the bushes, them bitches, are probably saying he's a dud. And 17% are saying smokes too much bud. Okay. Hands is yes. Hands. Okay, Mr. Hands seems like a stand-up guy. We know that he's had some problems with his hands. Maybe he's gone to therapy. He got over that. LOL, no, Wendy don't know how to stand still. No. She needs to go and run around a beach somewhere. Wendy, if you are challenged with things to do, take some of that money that you have worked so hard to earn, bitch. Go have a good time. Go get a couple of Birkins. Go get some good fur coats. Go get some damn bikinis. Order up cases of lobster, champagne, and whatever else yummy that you like to eat. Eat some meat. That man who made you go vegan, fuck him. Fuck him and his vegan lifestyle that was curated by that other bitch who stole your life. Girl, eat some meat. Go get some lobster. Get some good lemon buttered rice and some broccolini or some spinach. Go eat a nice good meal and go run around somewhere in a bikini, even a thong if you want to. Go to Ibiza, go to Greece, go to Fiji, go to Singapore, go somewhere. Get off the camera. Get yourself well. Stop doing drugs, allegedly, and go have yourself a good time. You earned it, lady. You earned it. I've been watching Wendy, I think, since I got out of high school. Maybe I was first couple years of college. I swear to God, Charlemagne has been around forever. I remember when Charlemagne was interning for Wendy. Okay. Charlemagne has got to be just a little bit younger than me. And speaking of age, let me tell you something. The last thing this woman is going to ever try to do is be young. Let me tell you something. The Lord has kissed my forehead and said, let me tell you something. You're just not going to be that. Okay. There are some people who are 50. They look 50. They're grandma-ish. And it is what it is. That's no tea, no shade. It is a blessing to be a grandmother. And it is a blessing to be whatever age you make it to, because there's plenty of people who died last night. There's people who will die today. And there's going to be people that died tomorrow. There is one thing that we know is that we are born to die, okay? And at the end of the day, if I appear to be young, I act young, I've got a young spirit, bitch, don't block my blessing. Go ahead and jump back in the dumpster and find yours, okay? Next, Della says, do we know if Chrissy is divorced? No, ma'am, we don't. Not that it matters. It does. It's something called, is it called whatever it's called. Um it's called it's called getting arrested. If you have two husbands, bitch, you out of order. Some are still married and have live-ins. They call that's called ghetto love, okay? Some are wearing fake rings. That's called cheap, broke, and thirsty. One is pregnant and married. That's just called trife life. That's called trife life. Okay. Do we know if he's the best thing? Do we know he's the best thing? Big statement. Social media doesn't tell us anything. Do we know he's the best thing? We don't. I don't know who we're talking about, but if we don't know if anyone is the best, but we know that sometimes you have to just go with what's available. And sometimes you just have to pray and say, you know what? If you're gonna lead me to it, you're gonna get me through it. Girl, we're gonna have some hood church up in here today. Okay. Because you can't get the testimony without the test. But if you have been tested, why test again? Bitch, if you're married, don't accept a ring. If homie wanted to give you a nice tennis bracelet, I would have accepted that. And once you are officially a bad bitch back here on these YouTube streets and divorced, like we say in New Jersey, divorced, then you can get remarried. Girl, don't be out here looking thirsty AF as a married woman with an engagement ring, okay? And then your thirsty ass friends. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me, Ming. Mwah, I love your body butter. But your friends who want to make sure that they get in on the credit and say, I'm sorry, boo boo, I couldn't be there, but we were busy. And girl, I've been married over here for 10 years, 10, 11, 12, 13 years, whatever. And girl, get your rings, stack them rings up, okay? Is this okay? Let me ask you, is it nice if the first time you had to buy your own ring and the second time you actually get a legit proposal by a pond? T Lee, you said, Fran, you were lit. Okay. And I guess that's on Saturday night. Thank you. That was so much fun. Did I miss anyone else's comments in here? I'm happy for her, but a little confused if she's still married or not, because if she's not divorced to all of my New Jersey ladies, then how are you engaged and a wife? So if she's not divorced, she's still a wife. She's just not his wife. She's DeMarcus's wife. Okay. How are you engaged? Well, an engagement is an intention to be married. But girl, bye. Hopefully she's divorced. Hopefully she's already divorced. And if you're one of those women who can collect ninjas like we collect Jordans and pocketbooks, we're gonna have to ask her. Chrissy, it was beautiful, guys. I did a very nice video. It's going to be premiering, I think, at 11:45. Maybe I'll make it 11:15. I don't want y'all to get certified sick of me, because I will be coming back live later on today. We have one of the Zaddies sector who want to come through and talk and pop his shit on a dumpster diving fat cheeseburger belly disgusting trick. Whose life is receding. A heavy load, Miss Blue, especially for someone who doesn't care for his bio child. Excuse me. Yes, great point. So okay, engagement. I'm gonna go back and watch it one more time so I can make sure that I'm speaking truth to this fact. Girl, I didn't hear anyone I'd say I love you so much. Maybe I missed it. Did you guys hear anyone in the video say, I love you so much? Oh my God, I cannot wait to be your wife. I love you so much. You're the most beautifulest thing in this world. I can't wait for you to be my wife. When, like, okay, date coming soon, guys. Oh my God, I cannot wait for my extra large African-American marriage, huge wedding party video. That is going to be amazing. Let me tell you, when I got engaged, I used to look up big wedding parties, but the best are if you look up black weddings, black large weddings, and Latino large weddings, you will see wedding parties. Like, I love a huge wedding, and us melanated folks, we love a big fucking show, okay? And when you see the junior brides, the bridesmaids, the junior bridesmaids, the groomsmen, the attendants, the hostesses, the damn everybody, okay? When you see everybody dressed, coordinated, I love those pictures. I tried to not have, I wanted to have a huge wedding, but I didn't. We did all siblings. And because my husband and I are both one of 5, we had everybody in our wedding. So I had my 3 sisters, my 2 sister-in-laws, my brother walked me down the aisle, my husband's 2 brothers, his best friend, his brother-in-laws. We had everybody, okay? And we still had 100 people sitting in chairs. We had over 100 butts in chairs. And we had probably, at least conservatively, at least 20 in the wedding party, and a junior bride, aka Farrah. Farrah was at the wedding. No, I was not married first, bitch. I'm a modern woman. I was giving it up. We were living it up before we actually got married and I got wifed up. Okay. It's okay though, because I'm grown. Okay. And so all of you who are gonna have your kids at your wedding, boom, bye. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's 2021. All right. Do we want to do things decently and in order and the way it was intended? Yes. But if you don't start out that way, sometimes you just have to make lemonade. And at the end of the day, if you're going to give up that box, you're going to give up that puss. All of my 20 somethings and my demographics, which makes up for about a third of my audience, my 20 somethings, I'm auntie out here. I'm big sis. I'm not trying to be young. At the end of the day, all of you, if you start out living trife, understand you're going to have to rework the wheel from what you started. But at the end of the day, God will still bless you. So don't feel like you can't be blessed out here. You can be blessed the minute that you decide to live a certain type of lifestyle. So it's not all shits and giggles out here. At the end of the day, you could have done all of your dirt. And the minute that you decide to change your life is the minute that you've decided to change your life, and that's how you're going to live. Don't let anybody drag you down, okay? Don't let anybody make decisions for you that you can't still be a baddie out here, even if you're living trifling, okay? And I mean that wholeheartedly, because number one, some of us are just born, we jump out, we want to have fun, we want to do what we want to do, but then we learn that sometimes living in a life of obedience and structure can actually be a lot more fun, because sometimes waking up every day to the unknown and ratchetness is very stressful, and you will live a more calm, peaceful, wonderful life when you decide to put some structure, impart some goals, and show that you're a real baddie out here. And then you also will notice that you will start to attract a better man, because you will attract what you are. If you are in the trash and in the gutter and in the dumpster, that's what you're going to get. If you decide that you want to live a good life, you want to be a great woman, you want to be an awesome mother, you want to have a career, and you want to do some things, understand that Cinderella story can actually really come true. It's just going to be your version of the Cinderella story. Okay. Don't look at anybody else. You find yours. Is Chrissy living a Cinderella story right now? Maybe. And I'm happy for her. I'm going to be really honest. I'm happy for her. This is a woman who chose a very challenging path early in her life. She had baby after baby after baby after baby. She's had many broken hearts, and she's had lots of challenges. But at the end of the day, this is a woman who decided, after having her ass drug on the YouTube streets a year and a half ago, who was homeless basically after a party girls weekend, okay? And was really living a little bit fucked up, and made a decision. She's living in a nice suburban home. She's got herself a good bougie mom's car. She's got her kids looking beautiful. She comes on here with progress reports and report cards and good grades and nice looking young men for sons and beautiful girls for daughters. And she's doing her damn thing. So in all of the shits, all of the shade, I mean, I do congratulate Chrissy. Chrissy, I just hope that you are still not married, boo thing. Let's make this thing official. And you can't make it official if you are still married. And I hope that Rod has done whatever he needed to do to keep his hands off our biz, okay? Because Rod, I'm going to tell you this, Rock and Rod out there, let me tell you something. We're going to check you. And if you put your hands on Chrissy, you're going to get fucked up out here on these YouTube streets. Understand you will be canceled good, okay? So we need to know that you are out here doing the right things by Chrissy. We see you. We see you. I think that Rod gives her the look of love or the look of creepy. I'm not sure which one it is yet. I think he really does love her. I hope that Chrissy doesn't get bored. It looks like he tries to keep her whatever. I don't know who set up that engagement. I have a hard time believing that he did all of that unless he is cousins to Mr. Dwight, but it is what it is, okay? Don't even mush her. Well, don't touch her. Don't touch her. Okay. Period. And it's not like, oh, Chrissy all of a sudden is my little sis. But at the end of the day, treat our girl good. This is a woman who's got 9 children. And at the end of the day, she needs to be respected because this is a woman who has worked very hard for 10 years. You know, some of us have been partying, having a good time, doing what we want to do. This is someone who chose a very difficult path early in life. She's got a ton of kids over there and she still seems happy. And so in all of the shits in the roast today, I congratulate her. And girl, you doing your damn thing because I'm tired with one baby, okay? But do things right. Get yourself divorced. If you're not divorced, get yourself divorced and have yours, because all of us are going to be side-eyeing this wedding. And if you are the one who makes it down the aisle first out of these other tricks outside of Ming, we know Ming, girl, we know you married, okay? Even your new Jazzy from New York, if you make it down the aisle before her and is it Kanisha? Her and her boo thing, okay? We need this shit to be legit, okay? Nobody wants to see you shopping for a wedding dress when you still married to DeMarcus and you got Steffi G calling you. Don't do that. Because it's gonna sully, it's gonna stain, it's gonna be a period stain on your beautiful wedding period. Make sure you're divorced. Now, I heard in the comments, someone said that there was some comment saying congratulations on your divorce and engagement. I don't know. I don't know who that person is, but if any of you happen to be in the chat and have an opportunity to ask Strong Mommy Chrissy a question, ask her. Or Chrissy, I'm asking you through the TV right now. If any of you want to run this back and say, hey, who's Fran? Had a question. From Love Lies and Lacefronts. She wants to know, are you still a wife and are you being trife? Or are you a divorced woman who is free to get married in the state of Texas to Mr. Rod, aka 60% have voted the stud? Okay. She's clearly having a good time, Fran, but she is. And I'm happy for her. I'm not proud of her. She's not my daughter. I am happy for her. Okay. I think that it's good. It's good. And to see a happy mommy and to see happy children, it's nice because there's so many trifling ass wannabe trash boxes out here on the YouTube streets, along with the fact that we have to watch these depressed ass, miserable, can't get their way out of their own way chicks. And I get tired of it. I get tired of turning on my TV and seeing people show me their tits and their ass. I get tired and posing as a mommy channel when really you just want to be doing Pornhub. I get tired of that. Guys, my chat is not moving. Maybe I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Am I missing something? I know I'm sitting here talking my ass off. Treese Purdue, everyone has flaws and issues. Maybe they both decided to do better for each other. Just my thoughts. Beautiful. Okay. He better not. Life of Destiny. What else? She's probably have to pay for the majority of everything. She strikes me as the breadwinner. It's 2021, and they're a modern couple. If you want to have respect for your man, let him go out and get a job. I don't care how. At least pay the rent, pay the mortgage. That's it. Okay, that's the most important thing. Pay. Look, there are going to be. Look. We're in a situation now where women do make more than men. Not all the time, but there's a good percentage of us that make more than our men. Okay, and at the end of the day, give him space and opportunity and give him a lot of love and encouragement, and that will change. What's today may not be tomorrow. At the end of the day, we see Gerard worked very hard to take care of his family. Olivia's fat ass was home popping out baby after baby and being a trifling ass girlfriend wannabe wife. Then he wifed her up. He leveled up like a lot of men do. You see, when men get a wedding ring, I don't know, sometimes jobs, look, this is just my observation of being in corporate America. When you see a man come back after their honeymoon, all of a sudden, a year later, they've been promoted. And don't let him start talking about babies. Let me tell you something. These companies these men look out for each other, and they know when you got a bunch of kids, and they know when you got a husband. Okay. And they know when they see you driving in your luxury car, and they're like looking at this is not what you should base this on by no means, but don't think that people don't have biases in the back of their mind that you're going to be okay because you got a husband and his wife stays at home and they just had their third baby. So trust and believe that's how that's I've seen it. And at the end of the day, Rod marrying Chrissy is a good thing. I just hope that she's ready for the commitment of marriage. And sometimes when date night stops and you got to start getting creative and kids are crying and maybe now you're pregnant, when's baby number 11 coming? Baby number 12? If this is a blended family now of 10 children, Rod doesn't have the luxury of not working, but if she keeps him, she holds him tight and gives him lots of encouragement, maybe he'll be making more than her one day. Who knows? He's got a channel. Put your content up. Keep clocking in on that job. Keep laying up in that puss. And we're going to see how that thing's going to work out. Okay. But that's my initial overall reaction to Rock and Rod. Are we going to call Strong Mommy Chrissy Rock right now? Because she got the Rock. So Rock and Rod, don't use it or I will call you out. Okay. Don't do that. Rock and Rod all day. That's his channel, but Rock and Rod, yeah, that's okay. That's what we're gonna call this segment now, Rock and Rod, okay? Because Chrissy, girl, you better be a rock, okay? You better be a rock. You better be a foundation, mommy. And we want the one main follow-up that we want from Chrissy, and I'm going to put it on my community board. Chrissy, we just want to know, can you provide us the receipts of the divorce? Okay. We need the divorce, okay? Liv had something good. Liv had a fugazi gender reveal. This is my thing, and I said this in my video. It's funny, someone commented and said, did you hear her talk about the big gender reveal or whatever, however they said it? And I was thinking to myself, you didn't watch my whole video, okay? So yes, Olivia had a fugazi gender reveal, allegedly, supposedly, for Chicago Smart. And girl, you did not even have your kids there. Did we miss that? She said, was this me? Well, she said the kids don't know. If the kids were there, then the kids would have known. So girl, don't come and lie and say the kids were there. If the kids don't know who's the baby, like if they didn't know that it was a boy or a girl, unless you're lying about that, then they were not there. Okay. Olivia, girl, which one is it? Did you have a big gender reveal with the Jamaican fictitious cop or not? Okay. At the end of the day, girl, you need to stop lying about Mr. Fictitious. We know you're mad. Miss Donna, good morning, boo-boo. I heard Miss Donna is listening every day with her coffee and her boo thing. Miss Donna, good morning. Everyone say hi to Donna Marie in the chat. Donna, you can drop down if you want. Girl, look, Olivia, stop lying and stop acting crazy, because the more crazy you act, we heard it live here. Chicago could be going to live in Chicago with his daddy and his stepmama, Donna Marie. Okay? Don't play around. Don't play around. Stop acting crazy. Okay? Because if we want Chicago to be on Liv's life, honey, you better stop it. You better stop. Okay? Don't play around. All right? Oh, Donna Marie is subscribed, but she's not a member. Donna, girl, go ahead and get your $1.99 on dollar girl, baddie and bougie. Come on now, don't play. You know. And if you want to see, if you and Zolo want to catch all the members only Zolo bands videos that I've got, girl, they're all in members. A lot of that stuff is members only. So don't play around. Donna Marie, go ahead and come through, hun. Anyway, y'all, catch me this afternoon, number one. I'm going to be live. A friend to the show wants to, I don't know, I'm just going to say drop some tea, but he said tell what he knows about a certain trash box, life receding, fake dick having, no conversation having, boo thang living elsewhere, and trash box ex sis, wannabe girl. I don't even know. Should I say wannabe? Just wannabe. Period. She's just awful. Whatever. It's just awful. Forget about she. I'm not claiming her in this thing we call womanhood. She's a it. She's a cheeseburger. She's trash. Okay. Bitch, keep talking about me. I don't care. I don't care. I had a couple of people last night send me links to her talking about me. Girl, when one of my subscribers told me, I said, can you send me a timestamp and tell me when I need to go and look at this? Because I don't really vibe with this chick. I don't really watch her channel unless I just have to. She said, when she said it's about 4 minutes in, I was like, this is what I was thinking right here. Hold on. I was like, damn, can you get a life? Can you get some business? Please? My God. And then I thought this.
Get out of my Caucasian house. 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 Get out. Get out of my house. Get out of my Caucasian home. Yeah. Get out of my Caucasian home. Get out of my Caucasian house. Get.
Okay. Hey, do you guys like my graphics? I fixed everything, guys. Let's see if this one's fixed. Booyah! Okay. Yes. Okay. Don't play with me. I was on my shit. Stop it. Just stop it right now. Okay. All right. We still got these. We still got the fakery bakery. We still got spreading love on the YouTube stream. Miss Brader's Life, girl. Welcome. Certainly not fired on these YouTube streets. The baddies are coming through. Look, at the end of the day, real recognizes real. Karens of the world, we see you. Fuck you. Do you, and stay away from us. We don't like Karens. Look, guys, one day you're going to get me on a long chat about some fucking Karens out here on the YouTube streets and Karens that I encountered in corporate America. Okay. Girl, the best Karen interaction I had, I'm gonna just tell you very quickly, was a Karen who rode my ass for about 10 months. That bitch went to Disney with her family. She was unsuccessful in marriage. She was unsuccessful on her job, and she came back from a week at Disney on vacation. Who gets fired on the Monday when they decide to show up late for work and your manager has came all the way from Arkansas? Walmart corporate. Okay. We worked at a corporate processing center. We were the talent acquisition team on site with the business. Let me tell you something. When you see your manager unexpectedly the day after Thanks fucking giving and you are late, on top of the fact she's already there to fire your ass, girl, they had security at the door. Of course, you guys know I'm in HR. We had security. We had 2 plainclothes security guards in the suite. and your ass was escorted out, bitch. Boo. Fucking bye. Don't play with me. Okay. You might be a grudge holding Virgo ass bitch. I'm not. So that gives me a lot of space and opportunity to handle a whole lot of shit. When you are too focused on the wrong things, you make mistakes, okay? That's why you in the hot water you're in. You're not going to use me to get out of hot water of telling people that someone had a hole in their head, had surgery, on a ventilator, talk to their mama and convince them to delete their YouTube channel. Bitch, girl, don't use me. I can't be used, okay? You can't use a bitch like me. It's not possible, especially from a bitch like you. That's what Zolo should be addressing and putting his energy into, the two women claiming to be carrying his babies. He says he never met Jenny. That's why he's kind of not worried about her. He said he never met her. It's the paternity test for me. At this point, I don't think he should give a whole lot of energy if he says that he never even encountered her. I'm not calling her a liar, but what I'm saying is this. Paternity test, please. Okay. As well as other accusations. The other accusations happen, as far as I know, when he was still a young man. These were like 10 years ago. Now, has he dealt with them? Has he had therapy? Has he held himself to account for it? He talked about that on Saturday night. You know, he said he's got bad Zolo in check. He says that he feels bad for things that he's done in his past, but he is a different man. He was under 20. Now he is almost 30. And at a certain day, if we're willing to give Rod Mr. Hands, who had a very problematic situation, if you read those police reports, girl, if Zolo has done what he's need to do, if he is not that young person anymore, if he's not that under 20 and he's almost 30 and he's doing different things with his life, at a certain point, you don't have to move on and you don't have to forgive, but he can still live his life. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm going to say for that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I would have different feelings if that was my kid. But I would say, as a person, if we want to give someone a space and opportunity to live their life and not have to be wearing a scarlet letter for their whole entire life, if we can give Strong Mommy Chrissy has admitted to a lot of things. And if we can accept her as a suburban housewife, Mercedes driving, 4-bedroom having baddie on the YouTube streets, and no longer, looking at her a certain type of way, then we should be willing to give the men that as well. Unless someone got caught assaulting and sexually assaulting someone last week, last month, 2 years ago. This is a sealed record of something that happened when somebody was under 21. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If it were my daughter, would I have a different opinion? Probably. Okay. But when you talk to the person and you decide to give them some grace and some space, if we're going to give everyone else some grace and some space, then that's just my opinion on that. You may not have asked for all that, but that's all I'm saying. We don't know how he's dealt with that. Maybe he had to go to counseling. Maybe he had to go to anger management. That would be something that we could ask him today if that's what you want. Let me know how he dealt with those allegations. Was he ever held to account? I know Alley Katz looked into some of these reports and said that there was one allegation that was filed when he was in prison. And not saying that's not true, but I don't know that he ever was held to account for it. Was there charges? Were there sentences? Were there trials? Things like that. I don't know. Sometimes we look at police reports, you see someone. Look, this is what I have to say on another topic too. At the end of the day, you can drag whoever you want. When is a black man not getting arrested in the United States? So I'm not trying to pull the black man arrested card, but I am. You can pull up arrest reports all day. I want to see convictions and I want to see final dispositions of trials. Someone getting arrested means that they have questions for you and you've been accused of something. That doesn't mean that you've been convicted. So you can pull up police records, police reports, arrests, all of those things. Again, just like my homie Kwame Brown said, when has a black man not been arrested in the United States? Show me a conviction. Show me all of the paperwork. Show me the receipts. Okay. I'm not talking about Zolo at this moment, but I'm talking about anybody who wants to pull up a mugshot from a year ago, year and a half ago, for someone who is innocent, something that was dropped, something that was fictitious, something that was identity theft, be my guest. Tell me when a Black man is not getting arrested in the United States, especially when you have trifling ass fugazi family members that know that you're living right and they're living foul, and they decide to use your identity. That shit happens all day, every day. Okay. And that's on period, poo. Good morning, Love Noel. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Guys, it's 9:33 and I got places to be. And I will be back. I've got a video premiering at 11:45. Be there. Meet me there. Don't what is it? Wait, excuse me. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. There I go, trying to be young again. Okay. Look, I don't have to try to be young. Look, maybe I have the eternal, maybe when I was created, the creator upstairs, when he was looking for bad souls, and I mean baddies out here to give and put in this body and make me the daughter of the people that I was blessed to have as parents, he said, you know what? I'm going to give you someone who is forever young. There is a soul out here that needs to live again. And we're going to let this person just live through you, and you are going to stay forever young. I'm getting into a little bit of karma here. We don't know how it all works. At the end of the day, that's one of the mysteries. That's one of the fruits of the trees of knowledge that maybe we won't ever understand, because some things will surpass our understanding. But at the end of the day, bitch, don't keep trying to figure out how I do what I do. You do what you do and do it better. Okay. All right. I don't have girls, but if I did, need I say more? Absolutely. I mean, Zolo is going to be perfect for someone. He might not be perfect for me. I've got my perfect one. He's not going to be perfect for you, perfect for your daughters. But at the end of the day, this is a guy who I think shared with us a lot of pain and trauma. And I've said this many times. Let me also clarify this. Did I ever call Zolo Bands homosexual? I don't know. Let me tell you something. What I know is this. I never called him homosexual because I never saw him engaging in a homosexual relationship. I saw Olivia engaging in a fugazi storytelling of a man that she was supposed to be in love with, who she said had his head in someone's lap. Okay. And I was like, bullshit. And then you went on vacation with him after that? Like, that was a lie. Okay. At the end of the day, Olivia said a lot of things that we know are not true. She said that Gerard kidnapped her kids. She said that that Gerard stole her kids. She said that Zolo Band stole $20 from her. Next thing we know, she said she gave him money. So which one was it? He stole from your Cash App or you gave it to him? Like, Olivia is a liar. And there is someone who's called the convenient bad guy. And when you've got the guy with the felons, like Mr. Hands, we got, or Strangler Bay, whatever you want to call him, allegedly. When you've got someone who has stolen, who has robbed, who has cheated, who has stolen, who we've seen do drugs, who has something on his background check, at the end of the day, you guys, can ask questions about that. There's nothing wrong with that. But we can't expect all of our good neighbors and friends and fellow bougie gang and whatever you click, whatever you rep, whatever at the end of the day, to hold the same to hold the same ideals as you and ideologies. Some of us are willing to give a pass, some of us are willing to give grace, some of us are willing to let shit go. Okay. So I don't know. I know these people. I know all of you guys through the computer, and I'm willing to give space and grace to those who deserve it and to those who I feel comfortable giving it to. If I don't fuck with you, understand I just don't. And that's on period. If I don't like you, I don't trust you, I think you're a snake, I'm going to treat you accordingly. And when I see a snake in my yard, we get the machete out, we sick Portia on them, and that thing will be dead in about 30 seconds. Okay. Slow singing, flower bringing if my burglar alarm starts ringing. Okay, guys, we're going to end on that. Again, like I said, we got a premiere at lunchtime, and then we've got a special guest later this afternoon who wants to just clarify some things. So we won't keep you too long. I will set up the live a little bit later on this afternoon so all the haters can go ahead and dislike it and all the lovers can go ahead and set their reminders, and I will see you later on this afternoon, okay? Let's go ahead and end on this note, okay?
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit. I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch. Whatever. There's different technicalities to the shit. I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, I'm just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello?
Call me like 5 hours away.
Alright. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit. I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch and I'll still talk my shit. I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch, I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. 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 I'm just playing.